Hey, it's Dora with Tactical Hive. In today's video, we're going to be covering a maritime assault loadout, just the gear and what we wore and how we applied it. So helmets come in two varieties. We have bump helmets. For the longest time, we just used Protex. I still have a couple of those Protex, but eventually, somewhere I'd say late 2000s, early 10s, we started getting issued purpose-built, these carbon bump helmets, which is a fancy way of saying it's like a Protec, but it costs like 5 times as much. But they're nice helmets, you know, they've got the OpsCore ratchet system. I could take it or leave it. But good helmets. Just to have one, I have an old 2001 Mitch that I would use if I needed the ballistic integrity, given possibility of real bullets flying. It's set up just about the same way. Early on, before my time and kind of right as I was coming in, wearing balaclavas was really in fashion. Obviously covers your face, protects you, conceals identity. As a breacher, you know, on ships, these aren't wooden ships, these aren't old ships, everything's metal. So if you need to do any kind of cutting or torching to get into compartments, having neoprene gloves, having neoprene hood, having good goggles to protect yourself from slag and sparks and little itty bitty bits of metal debris, definitely important. Sometimes I wore these, sometimes I didn't. If it was hot out, definitely not. I would just put it in a pocket if there was going to be breaching involved, because that was one of my collateral duties. Goggles. You got to protect your eyes, all right? Especially at night, there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of people jumping around. You're climbing up ladders, you're sliding down ropes, people are landing on each other. You don't want to catch a barrel in the face. So these are the Boles. I really like these ones. They don't fog up as fast. They've got this nice gap for ventilation, though during helicopter operations, you know, they're not going to work as well because they don't have that full integrity. So all the wash from the rotors will affect your vision slightly, but you just need to get down the rope and get away from the helicopter anyway, so I didn't think it was ever that big of a deal. I also used, this is an Oakley goggle. It's basically a snowboarding goggle or ski goggle. I believe that's literally what it was designed for, but they used to buy us these quite a bit. I would go ahead and just throw these on my helmet and have them definitely for helicopter operations, not so much for coming in on a boat. All right, so plate carriers.